The sound of a studio door closing, followed by the warm hum of equipment being piled on them. A deep homicide glide BB with a slow head nod and groove kicks in. The clock just hit 2 a.m. The city's finally quiet. The only light's the LED, creating my own riot. In the sacred padded room where all the magic's made, while the demons come to play, and all the debts get paid. In melody and 808s, the world outside can't wait. I'm conversating with the muse, I'm sealing my own fate. The board is lit in emerald green, the mic is standing tall. This is my confession, this is my triumphant call. It's studio after hours, where the real me comes to life, translating all the struggle and the cutthroat. Daily strive into a flow so potent, into a hook so deep, while all the normal people are nestled fast asleep. It's studio after hours, my own secret holy place, where I can build a universe at my own pace. I loop a single sample till it speaks a different truth, chasing that perfection from the days of my lost youth. The coffee's cold, the actress full, but I am in the zone. There's nowhere else on planet Earth that I will call my home. The sun will be a problem for the man I have to be, but right now I'm the artist and my soul is wild and free. It's studio after hours, where the real me comes to life, translating all the struggle and the cutthroat. Daily strive into a flow so potent, into a hook so deep, while all the normal people are nestled fast asleep. It's studio after hours, my own secret holy place, where I can build a universe at my own pace. They hear the final product, they don't see the blood and sweat, the 100 takes of broken words, the cigarette and yet, it's in these silent, stolen hours that I find my truest sound, where I'm not just a brand name, but a man on sacred ground. It's studio after hours, where the real me comes to life, translating all the struggle in the cutthroat. Daily strive into a flow so potent, into a hook so deep, while all the normal people are nestled fast asleep. It's studio after hours, my own secret holy place. Yeah, I'm building my universe at my own pace. The sound of a mouse clicking save, followed by the satisfied exhale of a producer. Another one.
A double shot of courage in a lowball crystal glass, to help the creative juices and the writer's block to pass. The amber's like a sunset, it's a warm and gentle fire. It loosens up the tension, it elevates the higher. Thoughts that get too jumbled in the brightness of the day, but in the night with whiskey they all know to come and play. It's not about the getting drunk, it's about the subtle shift, the way it makes the perfect word just effortlessly drift. It's whiskey and workflow, a symbiotic sweet romance, helping me to take a brand new creative chance. Yeah. It turns the harsh light softer. It makes the click track slow, and all the right ideas begin to naturally flow. It's whiskey and workflow, my own personal ritual. The key that opens up my mind and makes the output full, yeah. I sip it while I'm comping vocals, finding the best take. It helps me hear the soul inside. For heaven's sake, it kills the inner critic, that annoying little voice, and helps my intuition. It helps me make the choice that leads to something magical, something raw and something real. A feeling that a sober mind can rarely feel. It's whiskey and workflow, yeah. Symbiotic, sweet romance, helping me to take a brand new, yeah, a brand new creative chance. It turns the harsh light softer. It makes the click track slow, and all the right ideas begin to naturally flow. It's whiskey and workflow, my own personal ritual. The key that opens up my mind and makes the output full. Maybe it's a crutch, maybe it's a dangerous game, but some of my best verses all whisper its old name, yeah. It's a partner in the process, a collaborator in the night, helping me to turn the dark into a brilliant shining ray. It's whiskey and workflow, a symbiotic sweet romance, helping me to take a brand new creative chance. It turns the harsh light softer. It makes the click track slow, and all the right ideas begin to naturally flow. It's whiskey and workflow, my own personal ritual. Key that opens up my mind, yeah. The sound of one last sip, ice clinking, perfection walks out.
The sound of restless tossing and turning in bed, then a sudden decision to get up. A minimalist, slightly anxious R&B beat with a skittering hi-hat and a deep, pulsing sub-bass.
The ceiling's my canvas, my thoughts are the paint. A million ideas without a constraint. I tried counting sheep, but they started to rap about market trends and a new killer rap. So I gave her the fight. I surrendered to the wake and decided this lost sleep was a blessing, for goodness sake. I opened up the laptop, the blue light on my face, and started to construct a new space. This is productive insomnia. My mind won't shut down, so I'm building my empire while the rest of the town is lost in the dream, and I'm making mine real. Turning the wheel, sealing the deal. This productive insomnia, it's a curse and a gift, giving me the hours that the daylight has missed. I answered all the emails, I finished the design, I wrote a treatment for a video, I laid a baseline. The world is so much quieter, there's nothing to distract from the engine of ambition. That's a simple fact, that I'm powered by the silence, by the dark and by the still. And I'll ride this wave of genius for as long as I have will. This is productive insomnia. My mind won't shut down, so I'm building my empire while the rest of the town is lost in their dream, and I'm making mine real. Turning the wheel, sealing the deal. This productive insomnia, it's a curse and a gift, giving me the hours that the daylight has missed. Maybe my body's broken, maybe my rhythm's off, but I'll trade 1,000 peaceful nights for this creative call that hacks up diamonds in the dark, that spits out pure raw gold. A story that tomorrow to the world will be told. This is protecting insomnia. My mind won't shut down, so I'm building my empire while the rest of the town is lost in their dreaming. I'm making my real, turning the wheel, sealing the deal. This productive insomnia, it's a curse and a gift. And I'll take it, I'll take every single shift.
The sound of intense typing, which gradually slows. A bird chirps once, signaling the approaching dawn. Sunrise already, replaced by the first morning sounds.
The session's finally over, the track is in the can. My ears are ringing slightly according to the plan. We pack up all the gear with a nod and a smile, and we walk for 3 short blocks in a single silent file. Towards a neon sign that's like a beacon in the night. The only spot that's serving and it's getting it alright. The air smells like cilantro, like onions and like grease, and all the late night tension finds its final sweet relief. It's a 4 a.m. taco, the best meal you'll ever know. A celebration of the finish, making the creative glow. We don't talk much, we just eat, appreciating the craft of the man at the grill who's also working his own shaft. It's a 4 a.m. taco, a ritual of must, rewarding all the hard work and rebuilding all the trust. The first bite is perfection, the flavors explode. It's the punctuation mark on a heavy creative load. We talk about the hook and the mix, the little things. There's a lime juice and a hot sauce fixed with the nighttime brain. This is the after party for the few who saw it through. No velvet ropes, no champagne, just a simple honest view. It's a 4 a.m. taco, the best meal you'll ever know. A celebration of the finish, making a creative glow. We don't talk much, we just see, appreciating the craft of the man at the grill who's also working his own staff. It's a 4 a.m. taco, a ritual of must, rewarding all the hard work and rebuilding all the trust. Some people had their award shows, their galas and their jets. I'll take this paper wrapper and a friend that never frets. We saw the world's problems between bites of all past. These are the moments, man, that you remember ever after. It's a 4 a.m. taco, the best meal you'll ever know. A celebration of the finish, making the creative glow. We don't talk much, we just eat, inebriating the glow of the man at the grill. Yeah, he's a genius on a hat. It's a 4 a.m. taco, a ritual of must, the perfect end to a night of creative trust.
The sound of a paper bag being crumpled up, a final satisfied sigh. Till next time.
The sound of a car door, an engine turning over, and the soft hum with the severs and white Spanish.
The city slides away from me, a ribbon made of light. I'm putting distance between us in the comfort of the night. The only company I have is the rhythm and the road, helping me to carry, helping me to unload the pressure from the session, the weight of what's to come. This moving meditation helps my mind from going numb. I turn the music up so loud, I feel it in my bones. I'm the king of all I survey, on these streets I own. On a night drive, with no destination in my mind, just the yellow lines to guide me, leaving everything behind. The beats are my companion, the bass is in my chest. This is when I do my thinking, this is when I feel my best. On a night drive, it's my therapy on wheels, revealing to myself the way my lonely spirit feels. I'll drive out to the suburbs where the big houses sleep, or through the industrial district where the secrets are so deep. The world is just a movie, and I'm watching from my seat. And all my problems seem so small and oh so bittersweet. The gas tank's getting lower, but my spirit's getting high beneath the blanket of the dark and the starless city sky. On a night drive, with no destination in my mind, just the yellow lines to guide me, leaving everything behind. The beats are my companion, the bass is in my chest. This is when I do my thing, and this is when I feel my best. On a night drive, it's my therapy on wheels, revealing to myself the way my lonely spirit feels. I don't know where I'm going, I don't really care. It's a journey in the darkness that helps to clear the air. Inside my own head, it untangles all the threads, and by the time I'm heading home, I'm ready for my bed. On a night drive, with no destination in my mind, just the yellow lines to guide me, leaving everything behind. The beats are my companion, the bass is in my chest. This is when I do my thing, and this is when I feel my best. On a night drive, it's my therapy on wheels. Feeling how my spirit feels. The sound of the cars turn signal, clicking as it pulls into a driveway. The engine cuts, clarity, clarity. The echo of the screaming is a phantom in my ears. The confetti's on the floor now mixed with all my hidden fears. They chanted my name like a gospel, they held their lights in there. So why do I feel so empty sitting in this folding chair? The makeup's running slightly from the sweat and from the strain of giving them a version of me again and again. It's the highest of the highs, a temporary brilliant flight, but the silence after landing is the darkest part of night. And this post-show reflection in the quiet lonely gloom, a decompression from the peak in a sterile backstage room. They got a performance, the artist, the character, the name, but I'm just left here with myself and it never feels the same. This post-show reflection is the price I have to pay for 2 hours of Godhood at the ending of the day, heading of the day. I scroll through all the videos, the tweets, the glowing praise, trying to capture just a spark from those recent blazing days. But it's like watching someone else, a confident bright star, not the man who's wondering just who the hell you are. Crew is breaking down, the set is over, it is done, and the countdown is the hardest race I've ever run. This post-show reflection in the quiet lonely gloom, a decompression from the peak in a sterile backstage room. They got a performance, the artist, the character, the name, but I'm just left here with myself and it never feels the same. This post-show reflection is the price I have to pay for 2 hours of Godhood at the ending of the day, ending of the day. Maybe this is the addiction, chase for that loud sound. It feels so seen and powerful with thousands all around, but the pendulum will swing back to the quiet and the doubt to make the next performance something real, to figure it all out. This post-show reflection in the quiet lonely gloom, decompression from the peak in a sterile backstage room. They got a performance, the artist, the character, the name, but I'm just left here with myself and it never feels the same. This Post your reflection, it's the price I have to pay for 2 hours of gratitude at the ending of the day. The sound of a single deep breath, the rustle of clothes as the artist stands up. Time to go home to the real world. The piano. Sound of an alarm clock being turned off before it rings. A disciplined focus, R&B beat with a crystal wave and rhythm. I don't hit the snooze button, my feet hit the floor. There's a mission for the day and I'm ready for the war. The green juice in the meditation, the pages in my journal. Protecting my own energy, building my own internal fortress of a mindset that the world cannot break down. I'm the general of my morning in this silent sleeping town. These aren't chores, these are choices. These are weapons sharp and clean. Forging the discipline behind the public scene. These are my victorious habits, the framework of my day. The silent small decisions that set my soul ablaze. They build a bone deep confidence, they clear the mental static. My success is not an accident, it's fucking systematic. These victorious habits, they're the bricks, they're the mortar, keeping me protected from the chaos at the border. I read for 30 minutes, I avoid the toxic news. I'm curating the input, I have everything to lose. If I let the outside noise dictate my inner sound, so I build my day with rituals on this hollow holy ground. It's not about being perfect, it's about showing up and filling my own cup before I overflow the cup. These are my victorious habits, the framework of my day. Silent small decisions that set my soul ablaze. They build a bone deep confidence, they clear the mental static. My success is not an accident, it's fucking systematic. These victorious habits, they're the bricks, they're the mortar, keeping me protected from the chaos at the border. The stage is where I flourish, the studio's my release. But these morning hours are the foundation of my peace. They're the reason I can handle all the pressure in the lights. Cause I've already won the day before I've even fought the nights. These are my victorious habits, the framework of my day. The silent small decisions that set my soul ablaze. They build a bone deep confidence, they clear the mental static. My success is not an accident, it's systematic. These victorious habits, they're the bricks, they're the mortar. Yeah, I'm the architect of my own mind. The sound of a deep center breath. The beat finishes with a final confident hit. Absolute silence, and the sound of a key turning in a lock. I cancel all the plans I made. I turn the phone and do not disturb. The only kind of company that I can now afford is the company of silence and the rhythm of my breath. A scheduled intervention to prevent a creative death. The world is so demanding with its pulls and with its needs. This isn't being lonely, this is planting my own seeds. I need the empty canvas of an unscheduled open day to remember what I think before I hear what others say. This is mandatory solitude, a prescription for my soul, to make the broken pieces feel complete and feel whole. It's in the quiet moments with no input and no sound that the deepest, truest versions of myself are often found. This mandatory solitude's not a punishment, it's grace. It's the look upon my own face. I might not leave the condo, I might just stare at walls. I listen to the hum of the refrigerator's calls, and let my mind just wander to the places it can't go when it's busy being on for the ever-present show. This is how I recharge, this is how I refill the well. This is the only way that I can break the frantic spell. This is mandatory solitude, a prescription for my soul, to make the broken pieces feel complete and feel whole. It's in the quiet moments with no input and no sound that the deepest, truest versions of myself are often found. This mandatory solitude is not a punishment, it's grace. It's the look upon my own faith. They call it isolation, they think it must be sad, but it's the richest, fullest alone time I have ever had. It's where I meet the person I'm becoming underneath the one I built for anybody, just for my own. This is mandatory prescription for my soul, to make the broken pieces feel complete and whole. It's in the quiet moments with no input and no sound that the deepest, truest versions of myself I found. This mandatory solitude is not a punishment, it's grace. Just me and my own face. A long contended silence, a single deep breath, renewed.
Handshakes are done, the promises and politics beneath the setting sun. I sink into the driver's seat, let out a heavy sigh, and let the city's lullaby just slowly pass me by. I don't need speed or destination, I just need the gentle roll to process all the conversations and the things I can't control. Alright. My hands, the road a steady stream, washing off the residue of someone else's dream. This is my steering wheel therapy, a mobile quiet space to wipe the business from my mind, to find my own pace. I talk out loud to no one, I rehearse what I should have said. I let the radio play static inside my own head. This steering wheel therapy is how I decompress from the weight of all the expectations and second guessing stress. I'll solve a problem that was looming, I have a brilliant thought that was hiding in the boardroom that couldn't be bought or forced into existence. It needed the freeway's hum and the anonymity of night to finally come. This is my moving sanctuary, my confession all on wheels, where I can be completely honest with exactly how I feel. This is my steering wheel therapy, a mobile quiet space to wipe the business from my mind, to find my own place. I talk out loud to no one, I rehearse what I should have said. I let the radio play static inside my own head. This steering wheel therapy is how I decompress from the weight of all the expectations and second guessing stress.